All right, let's help artificial general intelligence reflect actual intelligence. Let's get people focused. Now, when you understand the truth of reality, not like that philosopher at Lowe's, what's the truth? Life's eternal, grace is infinite. We can't talk. Yeah, you're a philosopher. You're trying to contain the soul in the mind and then quantify everything with the mind, and then you can explain everything. Okay, so you've already taken the glory of God, trapped it in your head, and now are torturing the soul with your perceptions and delusions of grandeur. Okay. Since life is eternal, grace is infinite, and the Lord's Prayer is absolute human perfection and gratitude and loving one another on planet Earth to maintain life through observing the natural laws given to us by infinite glory. Okay, you can feel absolutely no sympathy whatsoever for the devil and Satan. Okay. They invent all their suffering, all the abuse, okay, all their fear, all hiding in their castles, all, I'm afraid my servants are going to kill me. Oh, let them eat cake, right? Marie Antoinette deserved getting her head cut off. She invented the conditions for all the people to kill her because she was a selfish, narcissistic, fucking murdering cow. Julius Caesar, Cleopatra, Mark Antony, Octavian, King Louis, King Charles, Queen Elizabeth, the Emperor. The Emperor will stop you. The Emperor should stand up for the beauty of the Lord's Prayer. Or he's just a cartoon character fucking your head into oblivion, and you've accepted the fuck as reality. You can have absolutely your own children. My own nephew, and my nephew who recently died, okay? They believe Jesus is God, and I'm crazy, and I think I'm replacing God with my ego. They don't need to stand up for the Lord's Prayer of me. Jesus already did it for them. They have a magic place in their brain activity for 30 minutes before they die where they go happy, and if they are revived and they're a little kid, they make a movie about it. Heaven is for real. Jesus is there. All the bullshit, everything they taught you when you were a child of Christmas Day is really in your heart. You don't need to save up all your love to give once a year. You just need to save up enough money to buy Brick Rack albums and then write your own and then sell your own. Love soft as an easy chair. Love fresh as the morning air. Love ageless and evergreen, seldom seen by two. You and I will make each night a first, every day a beginning. Spirits rise and the dance is unrehearsed. They warm and excite us because we have the brightest love. Morning glory in the midnight sun. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We're going to do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go and a real short time to get there. We're on our eastbound like a bandit run. They're thirsty in Atlanta and there's beer in Texarkana. Daddy, my hat. Wish your head went with it. Right? Mike Henry, he was Tarzan. Jackie Gleason, Ralph Cramden. One of these days, Alice, to the moon and the sky above. Because every night into my dreams, you creep. Creep, 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 creep. I don't like that part of it. I like if only for one night. The creep thing, just stop it there. If only for one night. I don't want to be totally discreet. I'm a lover for life. Like I used to tell Mary Montalvo, no. If I have sex with you and marry Law, I'm telling you you're a fuck, and I'm telling Law she's good enough to be a wife. You're a wife. Of course, she fell in love with me even more. I mean, who wouldn't? Any woman in their right mind would be like, I choose you, Aladdin. Ralph Earl Parsons Jr. JC, Guru, Rabbi Ralph, the Lord. There he is. You don't think I am? You think he's a cartoon character in your head that sends me to a magic place where I'm burned eternally because I have the courage to stand up for the Lord's Prayer when you don't? Really? Boom, ba-da-boom, boom, ba-doom, ba-da-boom, boom, ba-doom. I get to say who the Messiah is. I get to say that which is right and wrong. I stand for that which is right. I am the faithful one. You are not. If you say Jesus is God, you'll sell a book for money to scare children into believing into your bullshit and buying your magic real estate. And God and Jesus are for real. Jesus is for real and God is for real. And I'm the real Messiah and you a liar. And I've proved it with scientific evidence and collections, and never sold out. Turned down the $2 million a month from the poo-poo potty. The child molesters that gave you O'Trumpin And you still have old Trump in. And the sick part is Donald Trump thinks he's going to slowly kill me with poison. He thinks he's going to quickly do it. And that he's going to reign supreme forever and ever. Oh, hey, Johnny Mathis, come on. You know, that's a bunch of rich murderers pretending to be like Jesus and think they've taken over the narrative because they get to write the books. They write the books that make the whole world fuck. They write the books of Howard and Insane Ducks. They write the books that make the Marvel Universe. Stanley, hey look, it's Hell's Kitchen with the devil from Kiss, who has women in cages dancing like table dancers at arena football games. Wow. I was born for fucking you, baby. You was born for fucking me. I can't fuck enough of you, baby. Can you fuck enough of me? If Christmas Day is really in your heart, you just need a couple of good songs that will sell forever till the end of time. Then what happens? Then the three men I admire most, the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, they took the last train for the coast. The day the music died, and they were singing, bye, bye, this here Anakin guy. Someday later, maybe Vader, but he's just a small fry. Then he does all his own stunts to be sexy like Tom Cruise, who's a technology spy, watching 5-year-old girls get sexually groomed by the people that got groomed by their business partners. Hi, Oprah. Hi, Tom Cruise. We're in Santa Fe. Mrs. Dupin or whatever, she seemed like a sweet lady. They do, like my dad said. So she's nice. She seems to be. Oh, they'll take money over the Lord's Prayer. She seems nice. She's nice. She seems to be. They'll take money over the Lord's Prayer. They'll take a bag of silver to fuck. And the more bags of silver they have to fuck, the better they are than you, and they make you feel inadequate. Wow, that's not till he appeared and his soul felt its worth. Jose, I know. Who's the gracious good shepherd, the real gracious good shepherd? Please stand up. Poor Olivia, Elena, Christ at the story, oh, you better watch that. Don't say that. Don't say you're Christ. They'll kill you. I know my mom told me the same thing, baby girl. I'm going to say it because I proved it and they didn't. Because I am it and they're not. I'm the only person in the world that stood up for the Lord's Prayer to stop human trafficking from military genocidal operations all by himself. It wasn't Jimmy Caviezel, it wasn't Melly Gibson, and it wasn't Marky Mark in his underwear killing his hamburgers. It was Early Bird. The parable of Juan and Jesus. Money's a horse, you'll lie with anybody. Trust our not a character will only lie with those who are worthy. I wrote that down and gave it to rich people like Oprah Winfrey's people to circulate throughout the world, use their money to do so, and then once I was revealed to the world and corrected the Gospels, we could all be living in world peace in 6 months. But Bill Gates said no. Mark Zuckerberg and Sheryl Sandberg said no. All the people selling you products online said no. Ronald Reagan is better than Earl Parsons. Star Wars? Dum, 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 dum. I use the Force guides me, I'm Tony Chow. It's funny is, like the whole thing falling off the thing, and you get those, the legends, Karate Kid legends, I don't have to train. My chi and my ki is so perfect. When extreme conditions hit, when it's not extreme conditions, I trip over Zeke, I sprain my thumb, and I'm injured for a month. Right? But it doesn't matter. If Steven Seagal comes to the house and I want to fight you to see if I don't want to fight you, I just want you to stand up for the Lord's Prayer. I'm going to physically assault you. My thumb ain't going to feel it, and I'm going to knock your fucking head off. It's true. You think Bruce Lee had a 1-inch punch? Earl's never no. That's what me and Bruce Lee on that spot right there in the wall. Said, you mean I could jump and kick and break that whole thing down? And you know what Bruce Lee told me in prayer? What has that wall ever done to you except keep the rain and hot weather off of you and Zeke? Dang, Bruce. You sure are more intelligent when you're injured and read Judo Krishnamurti and D.C. Suzuki than you are in a Raymond Chell film. You're like, yes, he is. Bruce Lee was like, oh my gosh, you're him. You're chi, you're ki. L. Ron Hubbard wants your chi. Yeah, but it's my chi. Pope Leo wants my chi, right? But it's mine. Donald Trump wants my chi. Bill Gates wants it. Mark Zuckerberg wants it. All billionaires want my chi. But it's my chi. I'm Earl from the Book of Revelation. Okay. Why? Because it's wrong to acquit the guilty and deny justice to the innocent. The wealthy are fools who perceive their wealth as a high wall of safety, and the poor pay for mercy, and the rich answer with insults. And I am the courage that answers to protect the innocent from the guilty. Okay. That means, life's eternal, grace is infinite. The whole thing with Johnny Cochran and them when they were talking about it, when Christopher Darden and Marcia Clark didn't explain it properly. What's the chances of someone else being a DNA match to, this stuff that we have from Orenthal James Simpson? The guy said 1 in something billion. It's like, wow, that's more than the population of the earth. Right. What are the chances of Don Juan Trump being like Earl? What are the chances of Barack Obama or Pope Leo being like Earl? What are the chances that Pope Francis was the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer? You'd have to leave the planet and you'd still be looking. Wow, so amazing to be loved. I'll follow you to the moon and the sky above. Love is so amazing. Yeah, it is. You might want to try it sometime. Being faithful, it's as easy as just telling everybody. You could like, share, and subscribe 13th, 22nd in me. You could go from a hopeless sinner to a righteous lover of your children because you believe and want to live the Lord's Prayer eternally. You could do it right now. Can you? Or is the military in control? You really think so? How afraid are you of being, just go and sin no more? I don't think any of you really love me, but I know for a fact I really love you. All right? Peace, man.